Blackiechainz football class, we're here to light the fire. Spitting facts and stats, you know we never tire. Bringing the heat up, that passion won't retire. Busting through the mic, our voices never expire. We ignite the spirit, never fading out. Light the torch, USC fans rise up high. On this podcast, we aim for the sky. Knowledge and entertainment never lie. Together we stand, let the truth amplify.
What's going on, Trojan fans? Welcome back to another live episode of the Light the Torch podcast, and it is the beginning of spring camp. So we have a lot to, or we're just going to be pretty much talking about spring camp this whole show. So go ahead and drop your questions about spring camp. We've heard stuff. There's a lot of information out there, but we don't really get to see what's going on in spring camp except for like some individual drills and then just some kind of just some of the stretching here. But luckily we do have like locked up what's called On 3 and then also 247 Sports helping us out with that. But let's go ahead and talk or introduce the guys here. To my right, we got B Jones. How's it going, B Jones?
I'm blessed, baby. Fight on.
Fight on. And underneath us, we got Guns. How's it going, Guns?
Doing great. Fight on.
All right, so yeah, we got some stuff to talk about. We'll be talking about some number changes. We'll talk some recruiting. We did have some recruits on campus the last couple days, I think. And then also we'll just talk about spring camp and just talk about what we're hearing and some of the freshmen, some of the people who are making some splashes in camp early on within 2 practices deep. So, yeah. Let's go ahead and start with the number changes that just recently got released here. So, according to Kendall Hollowell, if you're not following him on Twitter, please do so. He posts a lot of clips. He does a lot of breakdown of film. So definitely go ahead and follow him. But some of the changes from last year's players who were on the roster. So Christian Pierce went from 24 to 6. Alex Graham went from 27 to 6. Desmond Stevens went from 23 to 8, so you got to get used to that. And King Miller went from 30 to 8, so he's the other 8 for the offensive side. Kennedy Urlacher went from 28 to 9. Corey Sims went from 22 back to 10. He was technically 10 last year, but he went to practice squad, so he ended up going to 22. Jaden Walker, we have to get used to his number now, went from 31 to 15. RJ Sherman went from 42 to 21. D Reddick went from 43 to 23, so took over Desmond Stevens' number. And then Chasen Johnson went from 21 to 27. So is there anything that you guys want that you can take away from these number changes? Like, what do you guys think about these changes?
Just a quick correction. Alex Graham is number 7.
Yeah, I think you said 6 for a second.
Oh, did I say 6? My bad.
I think so. Yeah,
I thought I said Christian Pierce from 24 to 6. Okay. Christian Pierce, 24 to 6. Alex Graham, 27 to 7.
There you go. Yeah, I mean, no real surprises. I mean, of course, everybody wants to get down to a single-digit number or as close as they can to it.
Yeah.
I thought Ely would have – I wasn't expecting 22 for Ely. But you know, a little bit of surprise. I mean, obviously he wants to earn that 55, so no one's going to be gifted that just coming in. You know, he has to earn that.
Yeah.
But
what do you think about the changes that just recently happened, though? Like for our experience?
Yeah, the noble. Yeah.
I'm sorry.
What are your thoughts about like the changes from our experience guys, the returners?
Yeah, I mean, we saw a bunch of guys who were starters now are finally getting down to that single digit that they want. You know what I mean? So. Like Christian Pierce and you know, Urlacher's got down to a better number, you know. So yeah, no real shockers here. It's good to see Lockhart. He got as close as he could to 21. You know, he got 19 as a freshman, so that's pretty cool.
Yeah, and I just threw up my spreadsheet here. So if you guys want to see the freshman's numbers here, you'll see them on the left-hand side. So, and really quick shout outs to Christen here, fellas. Get my guy Guns back on camera. We haven't seen him since the episode when he was shooting bazooka.
This Guns has no interest in being back on camera. Okay,
If you want Guns back on camera, I think he needs a new computer for that. So, I guess all this $5 donos that you've given us, maybe we can afford a new computer for him.
Chris, I've gave Guns a solution. Okay.
That video you said.
He just laughed at me. He laughed.
Look, guys, I will be back on camera before the season starts. That's 100% promise.
Okay. So
yeah. So again, at the end of the day, we want to make sure that the audio is perfect. Okay. If you guys remember when I was on camera, there were some audio issues. So got to make sure the audio is perfect. But yes, at the end of the day, we will.
Wait, Guns. How about you do this though? Like, how about?
I know what you're thinking.
So basically, we'll be getting Guns back.
That's probably my backup plan.
Okay, so basically, we'll be getting Guns back when Raul kicks his field goal.
All right. But yeah, so on the screen here, we got some of the freshmen's numbers here. So Albert Hill rocking number 2, pun intended. Trent Mosley's number 4. Deshaun Rideau's getting 6. Jonas Williams is getting 15. KDW 17. Bowman 19. Like, what do you like? I'm a numbers kind of guy. I think I like a number that fits well with the position as well. So do you think all these numbers fit these guys properly? You feel like though there's one number that I just feel like doesn't fit someone right now.
Let's see who that doesn't fit. Who's that? Go ahead and shoot.
Luke Wafel. I feel like
yeah.
He just strikes me as a single digit number guy.
Yeah, actually, I am kind of shocked.
94 feels like a defensive lineman, like a D tackle, nose tackle, but not an edge kind of guy, which kind of throws me off.
And that's why I'm kind of what the Christian Pierce number change throws me off. Like, I thought Luke was going to be 6, so like Christian Pierce getting 6. I know I got to see what it looks like on Pierce to really vibe with it. But yeah, I agree. I mean, that's definitely the one freshman that stands out. I kind of like the Ely one. I mean, I'm a 22. I like 22. That's my number. But if you kind of think about it a little bit deeper, reverse of 22 is 55 technically, right? If you kind of flip it, you know what I'm saying? So,
upside down.
I'm saying? Like, yeah, upside down in a way. So,
what are we doing this just like we did? What's his name? Who was 14 for us a few years ago? It was the running back. He went to Arizona State for a little bit, and now he's at Texas.
Raleek.
Yeah. He was 14, and we were like, "Oh my god, that's 1 + 5," and like Reggie Bush or whatever. Like we did that. Is that what you're trying to do here with 55 here?
Right. Yeah. So, going back to the existing players, just real quick. I like the Graham. I mean, just the 7 on, I think, like anyone just looks nice. I like the King Miller. I like the Desmond Stevens change. I mean, from an existing standpoint, those are the ones that I probably like the most. Honestly, again, from the existing players, nothing really. I mean, the only thing was the Pierce. I got to see what he looks like. So, but going back to the freshmen, yeah, I mean, I guess 44 with Braden Jones looks a little I don't know, off to me, I guess.
Yeah.
I understand the 45 Winfield. I think that was his number in high school.
Was it his number? Okay, because I also thought that was.
I think so.
Too.
I mean, that's what he wore at the All-American game, I think. So.
We SC Fight On says
35.
7, 8, or 35. 35 is Cam Smith. So I mean, I guess, but I feel like he should have had like a Brian Cushing number.
I thought you said 7 or like Clay.
Brian Cushing was 10, right?
Or Augustine 45.
45. Oh yeah, that is okay. 45. Yeah, and then 49 was
Totally.
Tuli Pelotu.
Mm-hmm.
So that always looked weird on him to me too. So I thought that was a weird number for him. But other than that, I'm not mad at a lot of these people's numbers. Like the linemen should definitely be in the 50s, like not in the 80s. That's wide receiver territory. But
Right.
from 79 to 50 is a good like offensive lineman number. Even 55, like in the 50s for linebackers, could be good as well. Like 55 and below that is good for linebackers, but anything above that just does not scream linebacker to me. But who was the last 15 QB? Was it the Arkansas transfer guy? Oh, Mitch Mustaine? Yeah, I think so.
I think it was Jesse Scroggins after that, right?
Oh God, I forgot about that guy. I'm sorry. And you know a name that we forgot. I forgot for a long time until we talked about it a little bit earlier during the 2 for 7 show. Ricky Towns.
Yeah.
Like Ricky Towns, dude transferred so fast because he saw Sam Darnold. Was like, yeah, I get out of here.
For real though.
Yeah, and then he transferred to Penn State.
I don't recall.
I don't exactly where he went, but I think he was quick.
Yeah, but
he definitely left quick.
But yeah, other than that, yeah, Luke Wafel's going to need to change his number next year, though.
It might change before the season starts. Who knows?
Right, that wouldn't surprise me. Yeah.
Oh, he went to Pittsburgh, not Penn State.
Okay, pretty close. Yeah,
pretty much. Yeah. All right.
Wait.
What number do you think he would change to, real quick, B. Jones?
That was Max Brown.
Max Brown did go to Pittsburgh as well. Same with Keaton Slovis. He went to Pittsburgh. Like,
yeah,
that was like the weirdest thing. Like lot
of USC Pitt pipeline.
Yeah, a lot of quarterbacks have gone to Pittsburgh just to kind of revive their career, and somehow they get drafted. So, but
B. Jones, what number would you think he would change to possibly? From 94, like if you're just thinking.
If I had to guess, I would say at least get down in the 40 somewhere.
Makes sense. Okay.
Like either have him be a Porter Gustin number or or maybe even Brian Cushing 10.
That's Braden Shelby.
Yeah, Shelby's 10.
Well, Braylon Shelby will be gone next year, so
yeah,
he's a senior though, right?
That's correct. So he'll be gone.
Christian Pierce may be gone next year too, man. I'm thinking he's gonna have a really good year next year. And
you're correct. He is a senior as well. So
yeah, and number 6 was his number in high school. So
yeah, I definitely think he would go to 6 next year for sure.
But Luke, like, so okay, since we're talking about kind of like, or let's go to recruiting updates real quick before we start talking about spring practice here. So go ahead and take it away there, Guns.
Yeah, we got some updates. So Danny Lane, we talked about in the past, right? Highly touted cornerback at Mater Dei. He visited today, big visit. He was on campus at 6 a.m., 2 hours even before practice, which is pretty crazy in my opinion, just to get him up that early. But I think it's a good thing at the end of the day, obviously. He'll visit Friday as well with some of his coaches. His coaches will be on campus as well. Starting to hear that there's a possibility he might commit prior to July now. Again, we'll keep you updated if that really will happen. Again, it's still an Oregon USC battle. But the fact that, we get him on campus right after we're hearing, some things about Oregon, I think is a good thing. You can tell that we're at least, putting all our chips in and doing the best we can, right? At the end of the day. Jalen Hill, DB out of St. John Bosco. He is my plan B if Lang does pick Oregon, in my opinion. Again, it's down to us and Notre Dame. I know Reed likes him a lot. He visited him back in like February, January time frame. So definitely he is a high on the board. I just know that, obviously we're kind of putting the chips all in on Danny right now. Charles Davis, a tight end / wide receiver, visited yesterday. He's in the mix for the tight end. Again, he's a big wide receiver, and he's really got that frame to go into a tight end. So we'll keep you updated with him. He's got a busy spring visit calendar, so he's going to be looking at a lot of schools. Isaiah Phelps, a linebacker out in California, Oxnard to be exact, visited today. GP loves the way he plays, so I think this is somebody that is, can definitely pick up in the near future. And again, the linebacker recruiting has been slow, so again, I could definitely see him picking up. And then lastly is Zachary Bennett, probably pronouncing the last name wrong. QB out of California, visited today as well. No offer yet, as we're still going through the process. Right, we talked about in the past. Dane Weber is going to be visiting here on the 13th of March. So again, we're going through that process of who our quarterback is, and then obviously we'll ultimately offer. I'll just say this: at the end of the day, no matter who it's going to be, I can definitely see us going after a QB in the portal after the season. Just again, how this recruiting is shaping out from a high school perspective, and then when you look from a next year perspective, right, it's going to be Jonas, a possible freshman, and then that's about it, and our walk-on, right? So you need depth. So I definitely anticipate and expect that they're going to go after a portal and let them compete with Jonas. Hey, but don't sleep on Jonas, obviously, and we'll talk about more of that in the spring segment. And that's really it for the recruiting. I do see a question from Trojans First. Yeah, I mean, I kind of don't know why we're not in the mix anymore. We were definitely in the mix prior. Maybe this is something to do with the change in the coaches. Obviously we still have Reed, but maybe Belk was maybe more involved with Dante Wright. But yeah, again, at the end of the day, the staff is pushing their chips with Lang, and so Dante's focused on Georgia and Oregon. So yeah.
And then we SC Fight On says, what about the defensive lineman from Sarah? Is there a defensive lineman that we're going after?
From Sierra? No.
Oh, Sierra Canyon? Is it Cassie Curry?
Oh, yeah.
Cassie Curry? Yeah. No. The answer is no there, unfortunately. He's kind of a two-way player, it sounds like. So some schools are looking from an offensive lineman perspective, and obviously, he's a defensive lineman as well. But from our perspective, and obviously USC, we are not in the services with him and not recruiting him as much. So,
all right, and then let's see. So when does Dane Weber?
March 13th.
Okay, it's coming up then. So next week.
Yep, 9 days from now. So we'll see. Hopefully, I really hope we do, give him the offer. No offense to Zachary, but at the end of the day, support whoever they're going to go after. We have, the top QB guru, so can't complain with anyone. So
yeah, not gonna lie though, when you said Charles Davis, it kind of reminded me of that one YouTuber who makes the film session videos.
Yeah.
Davis. Yeah, Mr. Go 30 or whatever. That guy's embarrassed, but that made me laugh at that. But all right, is there any other questions in the chat? Let me take a look here. Anthony James says, or was it?
Oh, he was talking about the QB back in our number 2.
Oh, for when we were talking about 15. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, then let's go ahead and move on. If we need to come back to recruiting, we can. But let's go on to spring football, and it has begun. It started on the 3rd. Started yesterday, and from what people are saying, that this was probably the best start to spring camp in a long time. People are saying that they're flying around, like they feel like that they're pretty comfortable with it, and a lot of these players are speaking very highly of Gary Patterson. So what have you guys heard about spring practice, and what are you guys liking from what you're hearing from it, B. Jones?
Yeah, man, the fellas are already getting after it as much as they possibly can. Obviously, pads aren't on yet, so no contact, but I see some freshmen out there looking pretty good, man. I'm pretty impressed with Obviously, like I just mentioned, there's no pads on yet. We'll see how that goes. But so far, they look pretty good. You did see some videos of, if you watch the Sight and Sound videos, I know LAFB has some, and Inside Troy also has some Sights and Sound videos. You get to see the coaches doing their thing, man. And that's what I was paying attention to. I want to see, the coaching style and, are they correct?
Sorry, I'm trying to let Anthony James know that there are some that are emerging right now. I gotta watch Anthony James in here. If you haven't seen this is Trent Mosley. That's crazy that a freshman is tracking the ball like that.
What a dime by QB1 though, huh?
Yeah.
Right.
Sorry about that. I didn't mean to interrupt you, Jones. I just saw his he has to see it. It's Trent Mosley and Luke Weaver's making some. Same with KDW. So, God.
But yeah, one thing I noticed, man, as far as coaches, Gonzalez, man, he's really getting into the details of things. Talking about run fitting and defending the screen. If you see a video out there on sights and sounds and stuff, there's a drill there running, man, where he stopped the whole drill and really got into the details of what he wants, man. So it's good for that.
Yeah, they're coaching, which is, I mean, not to say that the others didn't coach. I'm not trying to say that, but it just feels different. So, what about you? What about you guys?
Yeah, I mean, talk about the coaches real quick. Yeah, I mean, I love, especially on the defensive side, we're very detail oriented. Like Beaton was saying, Gonzalez is, very, kind of by the book and wants to make sure that we're doing it right. I hear a lot of the coaches being vocal. Maybe I just overlooked that, but I feel like didn't hear that as much. I'm sure obviously all coaches are vocal. But yeah, I mean, you could tell day one, there was a video of GP yelling at some of the players, that's what we want to see, in my opinion. So also I got to shout out Coach True, man. This first full winter workout program for him, because obviously, as we know, he came in pretty much around summertime essentially. Is paying off, man. These kids are looking real nice. I mean, if we want to go back to this real quick, that's what I said. We're not looking at him, unfortunately. Fidon, we're not recruiting him. I'm sorry, buddy. But going back to spring, looks like 6 players are out and will be pretty much limited throughout the spring. Chasen Johnson, Jontez Williams, which is expected. Christian Pierce expected an offseason procedure. Tanu Kynes was a surprise, which he wasn't present at practice yesterday. I haven't heard if he was present today. And then Kenny O'Connor, which I think is expected. And Justin T was also, I think, a surprise in my opinion. So, hopefully they get all healthy. I mean, at the end of the day, it's, spring is obviously a different animal than fall camp. So, I mean, you want to get these guys healthy to go into fall camp, and then, you really kind of find out who your team is. Also, it looks like Wayman Jordan, Jakeem Stewart, and Elijah Page are kind of, getting eased into it as well. Can keep that in mind. I heard and saw Zach Banner is helping out the offensive line, so good to see some former alumni, be part of the staff essentially.
Yeah, he's not retired.
Yeah, he wasn't on the roster, website, but still, I think that's really cool. He, it's definitely his vocal. He's kind of joking. He's going to try to, see if he's got any eligibility left and stuff like that. But talk about the freshman, man. I mean, Elder Hill, man. You see some of his videos. You think like the videos are sped up, man. The kid's got quick feet, so fast. You can definitely understand why he's gonna, be in rotation at the least, or potentially starting right in the future. I mean, the kid's got the talent. Obviously, he's got to continue to put it together and stack those days. The last thing I'll mention was special teams. It sounds like Rideau and Weaver are taking some kick returns, punt returns, and don't sleep on Weaver in terms of returns, man. I heard his speed is very, very elite. So,
Mhm.
I mean, you want fast guys, obviously, returning the ball. So, I'd keep my eye on that.
Yep.
Yeah, like Rock Hill, what you were saying about him, like that dude has some quick hips, quick feet. Like the dude, just like he looks like a veteran already. There's a lot of videos on Kendall's, his Twitter, like he shows Matt and Reardon all there, a friend of the podcast, like Luke Wafel, Peyton Dyer, a lot of the freshman stuff. So if you want some updates, definitely check out his Twitch, or not Twitch, Twitter. So definitely has some good stuff in there. But yeah, like we're going to have to go back, like at the very end of spring camp, we're probably going to have to do a
2.0,
slightly too early depth chart.
right?
Yeah, 'cause right now, like it's kind of there's some changes that we've kind of maybe
Good problems, man. Good problems.
yeah. So and it's crazy. Like I was watching the 247 what's called not WRS
Parasol?
the USCFootball.com YouTube
Okay.
channel, the Parasol, and I asked a question like, which freshman has the better chance to start on the defensive line or on the offensive line? And RJ, I can't even say his last name, but writer for 247 said that he doesn't know. Like it could either be on the offensive line or the defensive line, because he was talking about Kanai Pepe, Brett College, like these guys that like with Killian O'Connor being out, and who's the other one that's out? Justin Teeth.
Yep.
Mhm.
Like having those two out can really help with these freshmen. Like they can really push for a starting position.
Exactly. And I think it's going to be very beneficial too, man, having them out right now for them two to get some reps in. Yeah, even if they don't become the starters, they'll be pretty seasoned, going into the season. So
Yeah, like Killian, he's a veteran. He's smart. He knows the offense, so he can slide back in there if they need him. Like if none of these freshmen can really take over, or if Tobias Raymond can't take over that center position, like he can get put back in there. Like I'm not worried about him being in there, but if a freshman decides to step up and actually take that position, then that just shows that they're ready for it because Killian is so smart.
Yeah, I mean, they got the confidence, those two guys, Burke and Pepe. I mean, Tobias kind of talked about yesterday on his, post, practice interview. Normally when you're a freshman, right, you kind of are not confident on your calls and stuff like that. You might be as quiet. But these guys, they're loud, they're confident, they're fully, confident on what they see, and they're gonna call it out. So I mean, I think that speaks volumes of where they came from and how they've kind of are built for calls already. So
Yeah, like this, I can see why Lincoln Riley was excited for this freshman class, and especially like 32 out of the 35 being here early, and we still have some really good freshmen coming in that are in the spring. So it's going to be crazy. And this is the earliest we've ever done spring practice, from what I heard. Like normally we go a little bit later, which kind of says from what 247 was saying, that it kind of speaks volumes that we're starting earlier than normal. So,
well, I like it just from the fact that going back to Coach True gives them more time with these guys, man. Like, I kind of saw and read, I think on 247 or on 3, like they kind of did this with Kansas State one year where they had like an early spring time, and Coach Drew had more time with these guys, and it supposedly paid dividends. So I think that's like also the benefit just with this whole schedule.
Yep.
Yeah, Trojan First says Rock Hill will start, in my opinion, and then for Life says Rock Hill reminds me of Denzel Ward from the Browns. That's an interesting comment.
Yeah.
So
both Ohio kids too. So
yeah, and then Jonas Williams, from what we are hearing, he's looking really good. He's basically next to Jaden Mayava the whole time, and from what we've been seeing, he's been throwing some dimes. So
Yeah, same.
and a lot. I forgot who was saying it, but someone was just saying that he's basically like Caleb Williams. Like people are comparing him to that. Who was the one that said that?
That was Jay.
That was Jay. There you go.
USC
Yeah,
Jay.
Jay said that on his show.
Happy belated birthday,
Huh?
It's happy belated birthday to USCJ.
Oh yeah, shout out to USCJ. Yeah, he was like, I'm just gonna say it. No one wants to say it. I'm gonna say it. He's like Caleb Williams. So
I'm right with him.
I mean, I get it. It'll be great to have someone come in for, or at least for like the transfer portal. But I think this is the guy that we need to rock with next year. We're not going to have someone come back unless there's like some crazy like former Heisman decides to transfer to USC or whatever. Like I think we need to rock with Jonas Williams.
Yeah, I mean, going back to not my comment, I don't think it's somebody like high profile. I think you just somebody that has experience.
Yeah.
You know, and
like a Sam Hewitt.
Yeah, exactly. Like someone like that, maybe applied a little bit better. No disrespect to Sam Hewitt, but yeah, I mean, I was confident with Jonas as we recruited him. I mean, and again, it's only 2 days, but I mean, just the arm talent's there. You can tell he's definitely. Can sling it, and that's good to see. Obviously, hopefully we get to see him in some early games during the season and really see him during the game and kind of continue to grow that confidence with him. But yeah, I think he is definitely the guy to be QB1 next year. So
Wayne says, imagine if Jonas wins the QB job, maybe Longstream wins out at LSU over Sam. Oh, Sam, whatever his name.
Love it.
Yeah, Jonas is not going to win the QB job over Jaden. Like, I'm sorry, like he's very talented, but ain't no way he's going to win over Jaden right now. Like
Jaden's QB1, guys.
Yeah.
Right.
We shouldn't even be saying that. So, but Longstream might have made the right decision. He probably doesn't beat out Jonas.
I will say this. Jonas, just a few clips that I saw, Jonas looks a little more advanced than where Longstreet was when I saw him around this time. So
I think Jonas just has the better speed and like he's better with his legs, I would say.
No,
I'm saying Longstreet.
Okay.
Yeah, Longstreet. But Trojan first said Clemson won with Natty with a freshman QB. Same with Alabama. Tua, he was a freshman. Oh no, was it Tua or Bryce? Or both? Could have been both.
There's a lot of other factors
Yeah,
one game and being able to recruit all the 5 stars that cars could buy.
Yeah. Jane is number 1. Jonas will win the job as a redshirt freshman. Well, I would hope so.
Okay. And again, at the end of the day, the comments really just from purely that perspective, right? Again, you're really going to have like 2 guys next year. So
yeah, we
definitely
need
that's really why with the comment I mentioned earlier. So I'm not just want to make sure I'm not saying he's not going to win it next year or not the guy. So
because next year if we don't get a quarterback in the portal, then we have like no one after that. So
exactly, yeah. I mean, again, you're gonna have a true freshman under him, most likely. You're gonna have that walk-on that we have. Right, you don't normally see walk-ons outside of Baker Mayfield. So I mean, if maybe this walk-on's the next Baker Mayfield, maybe we got a shot. So, but yeah,
who knows?
Yeah, exactly. You never know. So, you never know.
Yeah, we don't even have a quarterback that we're recruiting right now. So.
Yeah, no, officially, no, from an offer perspective. So.
Oh yeah, he just says I just don't want Williams to leave in 2027.
Yeah,
well,
yeah.
Who does he have to compete with? Like he doesn't know anyone that he's going to end up having to compete with. So like it's pretty much his job to lose next year, unless So
yeah.
Jonas is actually bigger than Longstreet. Longstreet, they say he's like 6 foot. But I think he's like 5'11", under 6 foot.
Who? Who's on?
Street.
No.
Jonas is 6'1" according to the.
No.
How tall do you think Longstreet is?
According to our roster last year, he
5'11".
was
5'11". Yeah,
Just give me one moment.
because
He was 6 foot. He was 6 foot. So technically, Jonas is an inch taller.
Well, like,
5'10", 5'11".
see, the thing about it is, like, when I was watching the peristyle, though, they say that they kind of embellished that too. So,
oh, absolutely, absolutely, yeah.
So I could see Jonas being 6 foot.
Yeah.
But did that stop Caleb? No, it did not. So, wow. Jonas just doesn't impress me. My Ava better not get hurt because the season would be over.
Jonas don't impress you, then what does?
Have you seen the passes that he's made?
You're a hard guy to impress, obviously, man. All right.
Are you going to be that guy that said Sam Darnold's the best quarterback that USC's ever had? Where is he? We haven't seen him in a while, have we?
Marco.
Let's cut Spite on some slack. He's having a bad day right now. So I feel bad.
He's having a bad day.
I've been seeing some of his messages.
We're just messing with you, Spite on. But Jonas is 5'10" heels.
That's hilarious.
Wow. Where are you getting this information, man?
Like, are you his dad or something? But other than that, though, I just like with how like at least like the interviews, seeing these coaches, like I'm a lot more comfortable. We haven't really. I don't think I've seen any videos with Skylar Jones coaching, but overall, like Gary Patterson is looking like he's like no nonsense right now. So I'm enjoying that. Like these coaches are stopping and they're making them do push-ups on the sidelines if they mess up or whatever. It definitely is. It feels different. I don't really know if that's how it was last year, but it definitely feels different when it comes to like being accountable and making sure you know what you messed up on or whatever. So
yeah, I mean, you could definitely tell they're taking up a notch. Like even going to the offensive side with Savage, obviously he was there last year, and he's being more vocal. It sounds like he's talking about we need to be disciplined and stuff, right? That's something we talked about being. So you could definitely feel it. They're turning up a notch, so which is great to see.
All right, and David has a here. Who do you guys see starting the secondary? So, is there like specific group that you want us to talk about, or are you just wanting like safeties and corners? But right now, I think I'm going to stick with what I have right now until we see a little more. Go ahead.
Oh, I agree. I was gonna say I'm gonna stick with the same, which is Jontez and Chasen right now. Albert Hill is definitely making a case. I'll say that. So, but yeah, for corners.
And B-Lock has been there's some good videos of B-Lock as well.
Yeah, I mean, definitely these young cats, man, they're looking good. Peyton Dyer's been getting some praise from Gonzalez, and yeah, a lot of the kids, man. So.
Safety and corners, though, or safeties. Safety, Alex Graham is going to be a nickel. Christian Pierce, and then
Urlacher, right? Was
Urlacher, yeah. Urlacher was mine.
Yeah, I have that, but just Graham and Urlacher switched. I have Urlacher at the nickel right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
What was yours, B. Jones?
I had Christian Pierce.
Marquise, I think.
I had who did I have a nickel?
Did you say Prophet, or did you say Graham?
I said Prophet, but I don't remember if I had him at safety or nickel.
I think you said nickel. I feel
probably.
Okay. Yeah, and then I was.
Could be wrong, but.
And is Raul in the chat or something? Because I think he said Raul a few times, but Raul's
Yeah,
not,
yeah, I know. Yeah, I caught that too. But no,
Raul's
Raul's
not
not
in the chat. It's me, Guns, and B Jones that are here. I don't know if he's mixing you up with Raul or not, but Mark Sanchez would have been one of the greats if he stayed. He would have won the Heisman. I think he definitely should have stayed one more year.
here.
But,
I agree.
Pray for
that's
Mark,
why that's why Pete Carroll walked off the stage.
Pray for Mark.
I haven't seen any updates on that, and I'm afraid to look at the updates for that. But
Just some of the accusations, man, it's crazy.
Yeah.
so Boobie Feaster is the truth. I can see him being the third receiver and another Texas kid to start as a true freshman to Jenkins.
I could see it.
Yeah, like these wide receivers are crazy. Like,
Yeah. Yep.
it's like this is a good problem to have. Like, this is going to be a better. Actually, I don't know if I should say that, but this wide receiver room could be better than the one that we had: Mekhi Lemon, Zachariah Branch, Deuce Robinson, Jacoby Lane. Granted, maybe one of them won't win the Biletnikoff, but like
Better than like St. Brown, Pittman, that kind of group.
I don't know about that, because all three of those, like
I know
all four of them, except for Tyler Vaughns, is in the NFL making really good plays right now. So Trent Mosley, like let's see, let me get the freshman here. So we have Trent Mosley, Luke Weaver, Tron Baker. We have KDW, Boobie Feaster. Like it's crazy that we have these wide receivers. Like who else do we have? We also have Roderick Tizano that's coming after after the spring. So.
Yep.
Trojans first.
Yeah, it's very talented room.
No, I think Corey Sims has a good chance to make a splash this year too.
Absolutely.
So
he made a big play today, man.
Yeah, Corey Sims had a big play. It's just I think Corey Sims will he'll be pushing Terrell Anderson like for that position. Like he'll probably be subbing in with him. I feel like, and then it'll be him and Terrell, and then Tanuk Hines and Boobie Feaster, and then Trent Mosley, and then Zacharias in the slot. Same with Romero Eisen. KDW. Well, KDW will be in the slot.
No, it's just
okay. Yeah, like it's crazy what these wide receivers that we have this year. Like, I would have been happy that if we didn't I would have been content if we didn't get KDW, but then we actually got him, and now it just makes things a lot even more stacked. Like, how many wide receivers do we have currently right now? We have. Let's see. We have 11 wide receivers right now on the roster. That's not counting the 2 wide receivers that are.
Yeah, so we'll have 13.
So we'll have 13 by the beginning of the season.
Yeah, I mean, I do think talking about the wide receivers more. I think the rotation is going to open up more, right? And that was talked about obviously a lot last year with Mekhi and Jacoby to tighten it up.
Yeah,
and it just seems like, given the inexperience, they're going to open it up and really see who's going to take that job over. And then maybe as the season goes on, maybe it tightens up a bit. But again, the talent is so just very talented in that room, where I could definitely see it opens up more than this past year. So,
well, like whoever becomes really, really good friends with Jaden, like who becomes like super close with him, who's on and off the field, like trying to build that chemistry with him. That's pretty much what's going to get you on that field. If you can have that chemistry with him and be on the same page, and that's going to be your first thing that you should probably be doing with Jaden, and also for Jonas too. So because Jonas is going to be the future. So, but right now you got to get on the same page with Jaden.
Absolutely.
And then music made me high. Again, USC should focus more on the running game. Too much talent on offense, not being scoring 35 points easily.
I mean, last year we averaged 35.8.
Yeah, so
I have no reason to believe that we won't average more, or if not the same, this year.
If anything, I think we will focus on the run game a little bit more because Jaden's still going to have to mesh with the wide receivers. Yep. Like he's still building that chemistry with Tanook, but we saw what he could do with Tanook in the bowl game. So it's going to be really coming down to how he meshes with Terrell and the rest of the receivers. But the run game. Oh, go ahead.
Yeah. On top of us having a bigger and faster offensive line.
Yeah, and then Waymo and King Miller, two. This is like the two top running back duo in the country.
I would agree.
Yeah,
like this is like what was those wide receiver or running backs from Ohio State that just got drafted a couple years ago?
Yep, them.
Yeah.
Okay,
Like either way, whoever you decide to give the ball to is going to make a good impact. A huge impact. And then you also have Deshaun Rideau, Riley Wormley, Sean Alston. Like you can pick your poison, and it's gonna hurt for the other team.
Hold on, what is this bet you guys are talking about? Cardinal and Bowl and music. If I had to take a guess, it has something to do with music, not believing in Lincoln Riley.
Oh yeah, probably.
I got a bet going on here.
Do they? Where's this bet? Like
I don't know. It just says their bet. So I'm assuming it's from a different show. And
okay. Maybe it's from 4th and 9 Victories.
I'll assume, yeah.
If you're not following them, definitely go follow them.
Yeah, they're good. So I want to talk about the nickel a little bit more. So, right, the nickel's the star position pretty much in GP system. You know, Mark Colkin kind of hinted that it sounds like maybe a linebacker is going to maybe start that spot for right now. Like, I think that's one of the key spots out of the whole defense where if you kind of figure it out, I think everything else kind of flows through. Like, do you guys like hearing that a linebacker is going to start there? What are your kind of overall thoughts with that one position? Yeah, because the nickel is pretty much running the underneath and basically in the box. So,
right. So, but I mean, look at the conference we play in. We don't play in a pass-heavy conference anymore.
No.
Right.
We play in a run-heavy conference, and we have the type of athletes that can definitely make plays there. And in this defense, the star is the star. You know what I mean? So it's you know what I mean, if you have an outstanding star, man, it's gonna be dangerous for his defense. He's very versatile, very hybrid type of player. Like I can't help but say Elijah Newby, man, will be in that mix.
Yeah.
You know, type of athlete, as well as Desmond Stevens as well. I wouldn't be surprised if we kick him outside at that position.
Yeah, kick him outside and then maybe put Talanoa Ely in there.
Or whoever earns it.
Yeah.
I mean, I definitely have options linebacker for that star. I mean, that's kind of why I mentioned Urlacher for my 2 deep at the start, just because, people have said, he can kind of come in, maybe he's just a bit smaller for the linebacker position. See, that's the same I feel about Urlacher. Like, I could see him really thriving in that role, but I'm good with Newbie. I'm good with Steve. Like,
what about you?
Definitely have options at the end of the day.
What about
Devin? Devin, I like him more at the mic.
Okay.
Just because he's a run stopper, right? So I would be a little concerned on the coverage, maybe, but perspective. But yeah.
Question. Coach Dog, the director of high school recruiting, correct? So I could call and ask why not recruiting Curry.
Give him a call, man. Give him a call.
Hey man, I mean, definitely do. He let us know what he's hearing, but yeah, it just sounds like from all the reports they're just not as aggressive and whatnot. So.
Yeah, Urlacher though, like I liked what he did last year though. He showed flashes a lot.
Yep.
So there was just maybe some like just miscommunications, but I think he does have the ability to make a big impact on here too. So yes, sometimes kids are not a fit. Yeah.
Yep, absolutely.
Youth. Coach Dog is part of that, but then you also have Chad Bowden, and I trust Chad Bowden as well with who he decides to go after.
I mean, you got to keep in mind, man. We have 12 D tackles right now, or going to be come season time.
Yeah,
we're projected to have 11 next year, right? Like, we're probably gonna have a small defensive tackle recruiting class. We're gonna have 7 defensive ends this year, 5 next year, so maybe 1 to 2, right? Like, this class overall is going to be a lot smaller, so they're being picky, they're being selective, and like Music said. And I mean, at the end of the day, it sounds like we are going to be a little bit more aggressive in the portal, right? So maybe that's kind of the plan. We'll see. Again, just throwing things out there, but yeah, at the end of the day, kids are not fit, and yeah, it is what it is, unfortunately. But I get both sides.
Yeah, because it's definitely going to be a smaller class, so we're definitely going to have to pick and choose. And we already have a defensive lineman already committed that's in California right now. So it's definitely going to hurt to see some of these recruits that are in this 2027 class leave California, because we're not going after them because we're going to want them. But it's just like we went for 35 this year, and we got some of these great what is called players like Jamian. We got Tom. We got Malik Brooks. We got a whole bunch of good Jake Johnson. Like, these players are good. These players are going to make an impact for us for the next 3 to 4 years, forever how long they're in college. So it's definitely going to be interesting. It's going to be. I think we're going to. And we have Floyd Boucard, we have Jade, we have these guys are also going to come back next year most likely. So
yep, exactly. Yeah, I mean, we have a young, talented group. We got Isaiah Vandermeer already, right? Legacy recruit, kid's very slept on in my opinion. So, yeah, I mean, he's already committed for us, which actually makes it 12 if you're curious for next year. But yeah, so I mean, we already have stacked defensive tackles, right? I mean, you can't grab anyone, unfortunately. We have to, we have the 105 rule now, and with the roster limit. So yeah, it's a lot of factors we gotta kind of play in now, unfortunately.
Yeah, so we'll still have Jakeem, we still have Braden Jones, Jamian Winfield, Floyd Boucard, Jake Johnson, Jade, Cass Jacobson. Like, the list goes on. So yeah, it'll suck seeing some of these players go, because they're going to go, from California. But
yep.
You got to keep your expectations at a low right now when it comes to how many players are going to be getting this year, because it's going to be about 16, 17 at most.
Yep.
I feel like.
Yep, you're spot on.
If anything, we need other places. We need to really kind of focus on other positions, probably mainly, I would say –
linebacker.
Yeah, linebacker, because linebacker, because we'll have Talanoa, we'll have
We're only gonna have 7 next year, though. That's the thing.
So yeah, I'm sure we'll get a couple more linebackers.
Yeah, I think we'll get at least 2 in my opinion.
Transfer linebacker, and then
Joe, my bud.
What was Joe talking about, man?
Oregon cheated. What they cheated? Oh.
Joe's mad about the crystal ball. It's just a crystal ball, Joe. You've seen in the past, right? They change a lot. Let's talk about Luke Wayful, right? There was, predictions going to Ohio State, then last minute it got switched over. It's just a prediction at the point in time. Yes, he likes him, but there's still time to, get his services. So, wouldn't freak out too much right now.
Oh, and safety is also going to be one that we're going to need to recruit next year.
I would agree.
Yep.
Safeties, because we missed out on our only safety that we were going to go after to Oregon, but whatever.
Yeah, I mean, right now so far it's Honor and Gavin. There's some other guys that we've offered in the past. So
we're getting Honor. we are getting
Yes, Honor is definitely the must get, and I have full confidence that we will get him. Yep, exactly. Trojans first.
that dude's gonna be crazy. Like I think he could start day one the moment he gets on campus.
He definitely fits the system, so for sure.
All right. Anything else we have about spring football? Anything else you guys want to? Or someone did mention in here about Ratmana Balabalavu. He's on offense right now. He's a redshirt freshman, offensive line. What do you guys think? Where do you see him at? Like, do you see him making any impact right now? Like,
I mean, he definitely looks a lot bigger than he was. So his body definitely looks the part, but obviously that's all we know so far. So,
he's still very new to the position though, too.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be interesting, but like that's just a good thing that we have an issue with is like our offensive line. Like we're bringing back 5 starters, and those starters may not even be starters. So, like easily there could be 2 freshmen starting on the offensive line. Did we want to open it up to the chat real quick?
Let's do it. Yeah.
All right, let's go ahead and open it up here. So links in the chat. So if you want to hop on, let us know if there's any players that you have liked seeing in spring camp here.
Let's hear your thoughts.
Wait, Eric is gone. Eric McKinney is gone.
Who?
Eric McKinney.
Yes. Yeah, he's leaving last days today, man. Yeah.
Why is he leaving?
I'm not sure, but if he sent
Better
out
not
his
be going
email.
to UCLA.
Maybe, honestly, maybe. But if you want his email, he could pop in. Oh, Mitchell, my God.
Oh, what a surprise! What a surprise, right? Fight on, guys. How we doing?
How's it going, Mitchell?
Good. I like the problems log jam that wide receiver and running back, but the defensive line. I don't know. I don't know much about the offensive line. I know we have improved it, but defensive line, it looks good. I think I've counted like 8-10 guys that we can rotate, including the freshmen. What a nice problem to have, and I hope they can all get play. Maybe everybody gets at least 3 sacks. Maybe we'll set it. It looks like we have the best set of defensive linemen, wide receivers, running backs. I'll stop right there. I don't want to get carried away here. Fight on. Thanks for taking my call.
Fight on, Mitchell.
All right, later, John. Guns, and Blackie. You have a nice one. Be safe.
You too, man.
No love, Mitchell.
Shout outs to Mitchell. I always love getting a call from Mitchell, and thanks for following me on Twitter. Like I know the guys are jealous about that. So
I am jealous. So.
And shout outs to Noelle. That is Jaden Walker's mother here. Got to meet her at the Purdue game, so it was great to meet her. But what games are y'all planning or excited for?
All of them.
All of them. So
I'm planning to get every home game.
Sorry for all.
Planning.
Oregon, Ohio State for me is planning.
I definitely want to go to the Ohio State game, but I think the tickets are going to be expensive for that one. But you're lucky. You probably get to go to.
Rawls gonna get the plug, dude. Rawls gonna get the plug down.
Yeah, Rawl needs to get the plug, or maybe Noel can help us out too. Maybe I don't know, but yeah, like I don't know. There's a lot of games that I'm excited for here. But Cardinal and Bold, what's going on?
Hey, what's going on, you guys? Can you hear me?
Yes, we can.
Sir.
Yes, sir.
Hey, just 2 quick statements. My favorite acquisition in the offseason is Alex V from Michigan State.
Yes, sir.
Well, Alex Van Summeren, yeah.
Yeah, I didn't want to butcher his last name. His position's not going to be too sexy, so I don't think I'm going to hear any right. Plays. Maybe. I mean, maybe right. He's on the D line, but I have tunnel vision with him, man. If he balls out, it will be such an asset for the defense in Gary Patterson.
Yeah.
And then my second statement, here's the bet, and I'm letting you guys know right now. We're going undefeated at home. Bank it.
Okay. I like it. Like we went undefeated at home this year. So I think, or last year, I think we can do it this year. Like we play our best game at home.
Yes.
And we played Iowa really tough at home. We came back. Yeah, I definitely like that bet. So I think you have a real good chance with that bet. You hear that music? You hear that?
Yeah, music. hey, save your $7, music. I'm getting that money, man. I'm getting that money. All right, you guys. Fight on.
I appreciate it, man.
Fight on, man.
But yeah, so let's see. Alex Van Summer, and he's going to be this year's version of what was his name? 2024. He was the transfer from.
You're talking about Gavin.
Gavin.
Somebody had a problem.
Why you say that? Why you say that?
Gavin Meyer.
Why you say that? Huh? I'm just curious.
I'm just saying, like he's gonna be a good addition to the team.
Gotcha. I'm just curious.
He brought a lot of what is it called? Seniority. He brought a lot of leadership on that offensive line.
Yeah. For sure.
I don't know what you're talking about, Guns.
I'm just curious. I was just curious why you compared him to him, but I mean, as we talked about in our two, no, I don't think so. But I'd definitely say he's better than Gavin. No offense to Gavin.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, he was in my 2 deep as a starter right now, and I mean, like the state of Michigan State, so I think he's a very underrated kid. I don't think a lot of people are speaking highly on him, but I understand. We got a lot of talented guys in that room at the end of the day. So,
you know what's great though? Like when we say 2 deep, that's not a bad thing.
Right.
Like you can be a part of the 2 deep. Sure, your name may not be at the top of that list, but you're still going to play.
Right.
So, like Braylon Shelby, his name wasn't at the top of the starting list, but he led the team on sacks. So
very true.
He got playing time. Just because he wasn't the starter doesn't mean you're not going to play. So, yeah, we'll definitely have to revise our 2 deep at the end. Okay.
Oh yeah, we appreciate that. Yeah, we gotta talk to you.
Worry about your family, Noel. Worry about your family, and
we'll figure it out. We'll get in no matter if we have to.
Yeah, and also, how's your son doing in basketball? By the way. Yeah, her youngest son has moved to playing basketball. So
that's right, yeah.
Yep.
That's right.
All right. Did he really?
He likes him. I mean, so again, like with the whole Lang thing, like, you know, the family majority of them want him to stay close. Yes, he likes Oregon. Again, guys, he doesn't commit until July as of right now. Yes, I mentioned that there's a possibility he might commit sooner. Again, this class is going to be smaller, so it's not like we can't get everyone that we want. And the NIL is fixed. He didn't play USC, unfortunately, Joe. And yeah, I mean, look, we're going to be fine at the end of the day, man. There's good options outside of Lang if Lang decides not to pick us. But at the end of the day, USC is going to go all in. So,
yeah.
Yep, send the house.
If you're being focused on in the 2027 class, that means that you are highly coveted, that we really need you or we want you at this point, because it's a small class. So it's going to be a very exclusive class.
Yeah. I mean, again, if he didn't want us, he wouldn't be visiting 2 times in 1 week. Right.
Exactly.
Like,
Sure. Yeah, he was on campus with his dad today.
Yes. So.
Yep.
So, I'm sure, we're giving him a pretty sizable NIL offer.
Absolutely. Again, we have the Aaron Washington. I mean, that's the key.
Aaron Washington
piece with Danny Lang. Like, again, there's been thoughts that they want to play together.
They are quietly a package deal.
Absolutely. So. Now everyone's gonna say no. Aaron Washington's going to Oregon. So
you know that's coming.
Oh god. But either way, we also do have a lot of good cornerbacks on the team right now with Rock Hill, Brandon Lockhart, RJ Sermons, Josh Holland, Tristan, Jaden Crowder. Like, we have the cornerbacks right now. So if we miss out on Lang, it sucks, but we'll also have Aaron Washington coming in too. So
yeah, we got Jalen Hill as a backup. Like, the class overall is going to be small for DBs. Like,
yeah, I'm not worried.
yeah, again, you gotta have 105. Like, it's not like years ago where you can have 120, 100, maybe 30, right? Like, it's tighter now, so it's more strategic, unfortunately. So.
Talk Joe Boyd off the cliff.
I can't, dude. I tried my best. Dude. I really tried my best.
Yeah.
Where's Raul tonight? Good job at UCLA, did he? No. He's being a businessman right now.
Yeah, work dinner, so.
Yeah, he's trying to get clients. USC clients. I'm just kidding. No, he's just working right now. So I think Raul's days are going to be on Sunday when he's not working and when he doesn't have to go to dinners with high profile clients.
No, he's not allowed back until he kicks his field goal, though.
So then, what happened yesterday? Last Sunday, then, huh? Why didn't you kick him out?
Because we didn't give them notice ahead of time. So now they know.
Okay.
Real quick though, man. Hate to get serious and kill the mood for a second, but I have to tell it, man.
Okay.
You guys know the story already. I told you guys last week, and I was supposed to come on here and tell everyone, and I didn't, so I got to do it now. So, last week on my way to work, I stopped at the gas station, do my normal routine. I pull out of the gas station, and my car starts slowing down. And I look down at my gas pedal, like, see what was going on, like, because I'm trying to figure out why it's slowing down. And as soon as I pick my head up, the car going about 70, 80, just boom, comes within about an inch of my car. And I just kind of hit the brake. I don't know why I hit the brake after the car passed by, but anyways, then I hit the brake. And I just watched the car by, like, kind of in disbelief, man. But I'm telling y'all just to say, like, oh, by the way, the car was perfectly fine after that. It drove perfectly fine. There was nothing wrong with the car at all. Wow. So I say that to say, I don't know what type of relationship you guys have with our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, but work on it, build on it, man. Yeah. Pray every morning. I mean, I was in heavy prayer that morning, you know what I mean? And not even knowing why, not even knowing that, I was going to be that close to losing my life that day. There was no way I would have made it out of that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I hate to, be that guy, but, some things are bigger than football. You know what I mean? So it's just, yeah, man, you see the signs of the time, man. Just got to get in touch with the Lord, man. He's calling us all, so.
Yeah, and one thing on that as well, I know we hate them. I know we hate the Golden Domers out there, but RIP to Lou Holtz, the former head coach for Notre Dame, passed away today. So RIP to him. So I know we all don't like Notre Dame, but you can respect the what he did at Notre Dame. So
yeah, definitely. Rest in peace, Lord.
Yeah, no. Let's see. There was one more thing that I want that I was going to bring up here. Joe Boyd says that Riley only cares about receivers, but it's not just Riley anymore. We have a whole ass staff that is basically doing the recruiting for him. I think pretty much what Riley does is just kind of focus on quarterbacks at this point. Like,
look, I mean, the class is top 10 right now. I don't know why we're freaking out. We only have 4 players. Like,
right, man.
Yeah. Like, and Joe, I don't like it's top 10, and don't freak out if it's not top 3, because
PTSD, man.
Yeah, but we just signed the #1 class last year. Like, it's still okay to be okay with that class right now, to be happy about that class. Like 2027 is like how many months away? It's about 9 months away.
Yeah.
Until early signing period in December. We have 9 months to really kick the wheels and get this class going. So don't start being doom and gloom right now in March.
Here's what people have to realize, man. The days of stacking number one classes are about done.
That's virtually
college football era. It's not sustainable. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But we're not printing money over here. We got a good amount, but you know what I mean? To bring in those type of classes every year would be ridiculous. You know what I mean? So
now that Alabama's not the only team that can pay their players, we're on the same ground as them. Like they're not going to. I don't see Alabama having a number one class for a long time. Actually, I don't see that happening.
Yeah.
Like maybe if they win a national championship or whatever, they'll have like next year they'll have a number one class, but it's not going to happen. Like it's just not. So don't be sad if we're not getting a number one class, number two class, number three class. It's just going to rotate. So, all right, I think it's time to get out of here, guys. This was a good show. Appreciate everyone that showed up. Go ahead.
I have one last thing. Sorry. It's nothing to do with the recruiting or anything. Just want to shout out the USC baseball team. They're undefeated so far.
Oh yeah,
12-0.
Shout out to them.
They are in the top 25 with some of the recruiting sites or ranking sites. Yeah, man. I just I'm grew up playing baseball, so love seeing the guys ball out. First year at their home field, and so it's just cool to see them just have a great start. And this weekend, start Big Ten play. We actually play a game which is happening right now against a Japan team. It's an exhibition, but a Japan team is playing them, so that's pretty cool. But yeah, man, they're balling out, man. So
go Japan.
Hey, it doesn't count to the record, so I mean that's fine.
Does it? Okay, that's kind of cool.
No,
So like you said, it's just an exhibition.
Yep.
And yeah, I think that's pretty much going to be it.
Yeah, that's it. Sorry, BC.
No worries. All right, we're going to be getting out here, and we're going to have a special show on Sunday. It's confirmed, right, B. Jones?
Yes, sir.
All right. Former cornerback DeCarlos Nicholson is going to be on the show right before his pro day, so you guys get to ask him some questions about his pro day and what he thinks he's going to improve on in his pro day. So definitely tune in for that show on Sunday. But other than that, we're going to go ahead and get out here, leave a like, subscribe, do all that good stuff. We're going to try to – I don't even know what our subscribe count is at right now. But go ahead and get our subscribes up. But, yeah, we're going to –
Wait, real quick. If you're watching this on a rewatch, hit that hype button. It helps us out. I mean, we only do lives. Lives don't get pushed in the algorithm. So if you can help us get in the algorithm by hitting that hype button.
Yeah, and I'm going to be posting this pretty soon, these chains. So definitely go ahead and be on the lookout for these chains. I'm just kind of finishing up the final touches on them, and then they'll be for sale. So I'll probably post it on my Twitter. Follow us on our Twitters as well. So, but yeah, we're going to go ahead and get out here. Until next time, guys, keep the torch burning bright. As always, fight on.
Fight on.